Math lesson, we're going to build on what we did yesterday. Yesterday we were working on the two numbers that added up to 5, and today we want to get a little bit faster and a little bit better at that so that when we see math facts we don't have to count them out, but we can do them more automatically. This doesn't come super quickly, so your child may need to practice more or less depending on how your child is doing, but this is what we're going to be working on today. So the first thing we have to do is be able to identify a number by seeing it quickly. So if we show a number, your child should know without counting what that was. So hopefully they said that was 4. 1. They should beat me. 5. 5. 3. 2. 4. 1. 5. 3. 3. 2. 4. You get the idea. It's also good to practice with dice. Instead of counting the number of dots every time, it's good to try and see how many there is just by looking at them. Alright, so now we're going to stick 2 of them together. Can you tell me the number? If you know that this is 1 and 4, you should know that it is 5. Three and 2 would also be 5. Zero and 5 is 5. 2 and 3 would be 5. Hopefully we're seeing a pattern here. 4 and 1, 5. We've also worked on different ways of adding. We call these double facts. 1 and 1 make 2. 3 and 3, 6. 4 and 4, 8. The idea here is that you identify the double, 2 and 2, but that you don't have to count them. You could figure out that 2 and 2 is 4 by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but of course we want to be faster with our facts and just know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. The most important thing is to get the right answer. So if you don't know it automatically, it is still okay to count them, but what we're trying to do is memorize some of these facts. Come on. So if we can identify that this is 5 and this is 5, hopefully your child will know 5 and 5 is 10. Oop, I don't have the dots for this page. Sorry. Okay, when you know your addition facts, you can focus on the problem. There's a lot of reading that some of our students can do and some of us can't quite do yet. But if you can identify the numbers and be quick with your math facts, then you can do the answer. So there are 3 school buses and 2 city buses. How many buses altogether? So your child should know 3 and 2 would make 5 buses. There are 4 children jumping. 1 more child joins. How many children are jumping? 4 and 1 more make 5. There is 1 monkey climbing a tree. 1 more monkey climbs the tree. How many monkeys are climbing the tree? This is a doubles fact. 1 and 1 make 2. 2 children are playing. 2 more children join them. How many children are playing? 2 and 2 more. 2 and 2 is 4. There's 1 red crayon and 3 blue crayons. How many crayons are there? 1 and 3 more. Or, as we've been talking about, 3 and 1 more is the better way to add it. 3 and 1 more is 4 crayons. Jane sees 4 ravens and 4 eagles. How many birds does she see together? So your child should think, oh, this is a doubles fact. 4 and 4 make 8. 8 birds altogether. So there's only 1 page today in the math book. That's page 67. Ideally, you write these answers without counting, but if necessary, obviously, the correct answer is the most important. So if you need to do 2 fingers up, 3 fingers down, or grab the 3 and count 2 more, the correct answer is the most important. But the idea is, if you can figure out some of these answers without counting, do those first. And of course, this is not going to be enough practice on math facts. So there are some games on ABC Yeah that we can work on. Again, you log in by putting in my name, Miss J. Your kids should know the password, GCS123. Log in. Not now. And we want to go to numbers. There's a bunch of numbers games that we can do. Jet Ski Edition, adding. Math Fact Shootout, adding. They've played this one. Math Stack, adding. You have to be able to answer the question at the top. And if this works better on a tablet, because if you move the tablet from side to side, the block will move, and you just want to get rid of the blocks. And like Tetris, if you get it wrong, they'll get stuck. And these dice games are good. There's one that went up to 5. First to 5. So this is a game that you could play with dice if you had it, or because, you know, your kids are probably going to get more tablet and screen time than you or I want. Dots. You throw your dice. 5 and 3 is 8. And the first person to get 5 of one sum in a row is the winner. So if you play it on the computer, then you're going to be playing against somebody else. 3. Four and 5 is 9. Okay, and whoever gets up to the star wins. This is a good game to play in real life. Okay, so that's it for math today. Talk to you again tomorrow.